For many of you, you understand that there's a primary election that we'll face probably in the next 60 to 90 days. And there are a number of issues that I believe the public needs to be made aware of as far as where I stand on concerns for the community. And I want to make sure those are spelled out. On the webpage, votefortilghman.com, you'll see some summary statements about how I feel about a number of issues, and I called those the Magnificent Seven, and I would invite you to go to votefortilghman.com and you'll see some of those things there. But I want to share with you 2 or 3 things that I think are very important and significant in this race, specifically those that distinguish me from the other persons who are running. If you take a look at my qualifications and credentials compared to those other persons in the race, I would characterize myself, and I think most other people would as well, that I'm the most well-rounded representation of the demographics of El Paso City and El Paso County. A 21-year veteran of the armed forces, combat tours in Southwest Asia, and a number of deployments in different places around the world under the umbrella of special operations. 15 years in the classroom as a teacher in the El Paso public school system, responsible for, in essence, educating the ultimate direction and destiny of this community and this country. America's future is in America's classrooms right now, and I've been charged with the responsibility to make sure that they are as educated as best as we possibly can. But also realizing too that I teach at the post-secondary level of freshman and sophomore state and local government and American government. So understanding what's needed in the middle school arena and what's needed at the college level as well. Combine those with my experiences in business, having been the development director and the vice president for membership with the Greater El Paso Chamber of Commerce, gives me a pretty well-rounded resume for what this city is really all about. In the education arena, under Dr. Stan Paz, the DEIC, District Education Improvement Council representative for the at-large seat and the at-large community, talking about education issues from there. With master's degrees in human resources development, human resources management, public administration, a graduate of the Armed Forces Command and General Staff College, and a host of other military schools that I've gone to, puts me in a unique position to represent the interests of those persons who are part of the civil military community. Again, both in business through the Chamber of Commerce, with my time as a retiree, understanding what healthcare issues and concerns are for veterans, and in the education community, being in the classroom both at the secondary level and at the post-secondary level. Having been in business for myself for a while, and then being called on by the Chamber of Commerce to come down and assume those responsibilities to be the face of the El Paso Chamber of Commerce under West Jury from I think it was 97 to 2000, and then stepping out of that role to do some campaigning for persons who were aspiring to public office. So a bit of a resume on me, 2 children who are products of the public education system here. One a scholarship to Rice University, 1 scholarship to Notre Dame. They are now proud small citizens, now turned to tall citizens out on their own, and represent the family very well, very proud of what they have done and what role they accredit to myself and their mother for the lifestyle that they live today. So I want to let you know, by way of background, some of what I bring to the table. Again, very distinct and very unique from any other candidate who's in the race. If you have any questions, comments, issues, or concerns, I'm going to share one number with you, and then I'm going to take a pause and to give you a chance to speak back to me about questions or comments that you have. If you go to 915-850-VOTE, comments, questions, issues, concerns, please share that, because the platform that I put forth is not mine alone. If government is truly going to represent the will and wishes of the people, it must first hear from the people exactly what they want. And every private citizen does have a public responsibility to be engaged in what their government does and be able to positively influence it in any capacity that they can. I'll talk to you in a few minutes.